let's be real here. This is a weird movie for me to talk about. And look, I know what you're basically saying. Why should this be so weird from you? These are three talented actors who will come to the big screen. They're legends of cinema, and they're basically people who've been interested a long time and amassed a lot of acclaim. And you know what? To some extent, that is true. Because if you take a look back through the list of movie credits for Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, and Alan Arkin, well, that's a lot to unpack. Morgan Freeman basically was best known for his role in 2001's The Shawshank Redemption with Tim Robbins, which was shot by Roger Deakins, and it was one of the best films ever made, especially a great. And then came Michael Caine. Basically, racked up a lot of his career. His biggest hit, or one of his earliest hits, was 1960s film Alfie, which I still remember to this day, even more so than the remake with Jude Law. But just like Morgan Freeman, the two are most known for their roles in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. Morgan Freeman played Lucius Fox from the Batman trilogy, and Michael Caine was Alfred Pennyworth, albeit a much better role. But between all this, although the two have mastered a lot of great performances in the past, the problem is, however, is that none of them have made a lot of work that's really stood out to me. I really love these guys. Morgan Freeman's a fantastic guy, has a great voice, as is Michael Caine, but Alan Arkin hasn't a big discography that I can really speak about. I do remember him in a film called The Last Unicorn, in which he starred in alongside Christopher Lee. But the thing is, if you take that out, there's not a lot I can really say about the guy. I'm being serious. That being said, however, these guys have earned a lot of goodwill with me, and that's what brings us to Going in Style. Now, it's basically a remake of a film starring George Burns and Art Carney. It's about guys who get screwed over when the plant they all worked at and retired from screws them over and takes their pensions, as does the bank that they work with. So they decide to rob the bank and take back what is theirs and live their lives. Now, I know knowledge of the preview of the film that it was being remade, but I have a feeling this could be pretty good. Especially considering that the director of this film was Zach Braff, a real funny man in front of the camera, and one of the best moments about one of my favorite TV shows, Scrubs. So anyway, I went to this film. What do we get? Well, to some extent, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm making a mistake. Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Alan Arkin are great presences in their movies, and they do show himself to do a pretty good job in this film. And Zach Braff proves that he is one step closer to being a formidable presence behind the camera. However, there's not a lot about this film that really jumps out at me. I've definitely seen a lot of casts with a lot of older characters up front and center. See Red with Bruce Willis and John Malkovich and Morgan Freeman and Helen Mirren, as well as the sequel. And there are some other films I could name, but as for this one, it's not as high octane or off the cuff as Red is, but there's not a lot of movies that can reach up to that anyway. So anyway, this is a good film, it's just not a great one. So let's start with the unequivocal positives of this film. The cast. As I said before, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, and Alan Arkin are terrific presences in front of the screen. Morgan Freeman has that smooth, rich charisma that's made his voice very distinctive and very soothing. This guy is amazing presence. Especially for Michael Caine, whose nasal Cockney accent, voice and accent, it is always a pleasure for me to hear. Seriously. Alan Arkin, however, at first I thought he was gonna be, I was gonna know his voice in this film, and well, I can't really tell you this. It does sound a little bit like every stereotypical old man accent, old man voice you might hear. That being said, the three guys in this film work massively off of each other in terms of chemistry. Especially, and let me tell you, watching these guys speak was a pleasure. I had me smiling throughout this entire film. Especially in one scene where the guys are watching The Bachelor, and basically every single line out of their mouths in that scene is on point. It seriously reminds me of why I hate that show like the plague. However, here's one of the things I have to talk about. For as much as these three guys are definitely commanding presences on the screen, and for as much as like Joey King, who plays Michael Caine's granddaughter, so a lot of the supporting characters don't really seem much worth investing in. Like say Kenan Thompson from Get Out. He has a role in this film as the store manager, which I'll get back to in a minute. and his scenes could have cut out of the film, and it could have gone just a little bit faster, especially say for Anne Margaret's character. She basically plays a love interest for Alan Arkin at the supermarket they like to shop at. And by the way, there's a really hilarious scene where Michael, Caine, and Morgan Freeman are talking through cans and staring at each other, and I was nearly gut busting on the floor. That was excellent. Excellent. After that, however, the supporting characters didn't seem too much appealing to me. I'm really sorry. And here's the thing. The performances could be backed up well if the direction held up. Well, here's the thing. Zach Braff, in terms of actor turned directors, in the movie industry, especially in a world where we have James Rhodey, Clint Eastwood, and Alan Arkin, Alan Alda, etc., etc. Zach Braff does a good job as director. You can definitely tell he's definitely picked up some experience from his time directing episodes of Scrubs and a few other films. But here's the thing. His direction is definitely really good. Especially like the montage of scenes during the part where they're playing the heist. The part is, however, is that a lot of the scenes can lack some charisma or investment, and I'm not gonna say this is Zach Braff's fault. I mean it's hard to actually convey that kind of energy throughout these kinds of scenes, but I do wish these scenes could be handled just a bit more better. Zach Braff does do a good job, but not a great one, especially considering he's not James Rhodey, but that's another day. And lastly, that brings us to the last part of this film. Does it make me laugh? Yeah, guys, the majority of this film, I was actually laughing, if not chuckling pretty well. Like I said, I had a smile on my face watching these guys do their roles because they were pretty hilarious. I will say, however, that when it comes to the comedy, they're not actually playing the heist. Once again, we get another case of them going off course, and while it is played for endearment, and I can never see that, dude, it's a bank robbery. You're supposed to focus on your task, and that's it. Sorry. Anyway, guys, here's the thing. I do like this film. It is really good. Alan Arkin, Michael Caine, and Morgan Freeman are commanding presences in front of the camera. I can definitely say that. And Zach Braff still has a long way to go before he definitely makes a film that defines his career. But the comedy is still decent enough that I can recommend it. But here's the thing: I don't know if it's ranking some in terms of the original film, but Zach Braff is no James Rhodey or any other actor turned director. And in terms of consistent comedy, this film doesn't really achieve that. Nor do the scenes have any real charisma or anything to kind of invest your attention, and the supporting characters don't interest me at all. So that being said, I am going to give this film a very, very strong 6 out of 10, and I do recommend you guys seeing it. If you guys just want to see 3 old guys have some fun and go rob a bank, go ahead, go love this. Otherwise, look, it's definitely not bad, but these 3 guys have done better films in the past. I can definitely see them doing better roles. Just saying. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, comment down below. Let me know what you like. So yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get to the boss review yesterday, but I will tell you guys. Sorry with this video. I recently got a new laptop and a new editing program, so things will be a lot better in terms of the way my videos are going. So thanks a lot for watching that. And be sure to donate to the channel when you can, and stay tuned for more content. Until then, my name is Ross Butler. This is M&M Weekly. See you next time.